Hello everyone! Today I'll be reacting to a very interesting video called Arctic War Game, US Army versus Finland's military. And I'm gonna read the description right now because I think it's very important to be understanding what we are going to watch today. The race for Arctic dominance heats up as soldiers from the US Army's 11th Airborne Division train in Northern Finland's frozen terrain alongside Finnish troops. As part of the high-stakes war games, American and Finnish forces simulates a crisis scenarios where Western allies must defend Finland, which I think you can do on your own probably, with temperatures that can plunge to -40 Fahrenheit, that I have no idea what that even means. It's probably like -20, I don't know. Survival depends on elite training. Watch as Scripps News International correspondent Jason Bellini goes inside the war game in this preview of an upcoming episode of In the Shadows. That's really cool. So yeah, check out this channel, Scripps News. Now, before we start the video, I want to check out how much -40 Fahrenheit equals to Celsius. So, oh, it's actually the same. How? Is it if it's 40 Fahrenheit, it's 4 degrees Celsius. But if it's -40, it's actually the same. How? Okay. Math was not my best subject in school. So yeah, thank you so much for the wait. Now we're gonna dive deeper into the actual video. Let's go.
Here in the Arctic Circle, U.S., Finnish, and
Southern Kyle.
other allied forces are turning this frozen expanse into a proving ground. Right now, U.S. soldiers from the 11th Airborne Division, America's cold weather warriors, are locked in Arctic war games with Finland's military.
Here is the basic scenario for this exercise. Finland is in trouble, we are in war, and we need help. And Western countries are helping us.
This is Black Hawk main, go ahead, over.
Currently, Jaeger platoon is going over to B-15 to set up an ambush to try to catch them.
Hang on.
There's potentially 1 to 2 more tanks, and they're probably staged somewhere back here so that they can advance through. I guess I'd hit this intersection.
Hell yeah.
Confident.
I do have a question that might sound stupid, but why would someone attack Finland from the Arctic instead of other places with less favorable terrains? Is it maybe because they think that it will be less defendable? I don't know. Let me know.
Fire.
Bravo for
Fire.
This is about tactics and coordination as the global scramble for Arctic power heats up in locations where temperatures drop to -40 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's crazy.
My unit, it's a Charlie troop. We're a light dismounted asset, essentially, to strike deep.
What do you guys hope to get out of this exercise?
Learning from the Finns and just training with them, it's always an awesome opportunity.
What do they have to teach you? You guys are from Alaska.
The way they're structured is unique in that they are very fluid when they move. They seek to find the gaps, and that's what we're there to stop.
The Pentagon knows that if you can't fight in this environment, you've already lost.
We heard that directly from Colonel Christopher Brawley, commander of the 1st Infantry Brigade of the 11th Arctic Wolves.
Fighting in the Arctic sucks. You're miserable, you're cold, you're wet, and it really does take a special kind of soldier and special training to be able to deal with an environment like that. If you think about operating at -40, it's a lot like operating in space. Everything you're trying to do is trying to kill you. Even to the point where if you take your hand and touch your weapon at -40, instantaneous frostbite.
What's a scenario that
you can imagine. We don't need to name a specific adversary, but the kind of scenario where your troops would be deployed rapidly.
Let's just say that an adversary decided to move into the Arctic Circle and claim a piece of terrain that had a bunch of natural resources that was protected by international law. That would trigger us to counter that competition.
And you could move quickly.
Yep, we can move fast.
Given that the higher latitudes are becoming a greater strategic priority, you agree with that premise?
Yep.
Are you getting more resources?
Yes. The 11th Airborne Division was stood up in order to give the United States military a Arctic capability. One of the resources we've been given is this cold weather all-terrain vehicle, the CAT-V. That is an absolute game changer for us in terms of giving us over the snow mobility, allowing us to now use it for mission command platform, for logistics, for medevac.
Do your adversaries have the equivalent?
Not really.
This tracked transport vehicle, it's brand new. This is its first foreign deployment. They loaded it onto a C-17 cargo plane to bring it over here from Alaska.
It opens up new terrain for me to put a command post, and it allows me to move there faster.
We'll have much more on this soon in a coming episode of our series, In the Shadows. This cold weather training,
No, come on.
it's preparation for a race that's only just begun. Jason Bellini, Scripps News Group in Northern.
No, that sucks. I wanted to see more. This sounded so interesting. I mean, I've never seen such a vehicle before. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely next time we check out some of these NATO videos, or I don't know. I mean, this is not NATO, but yeah, I mean, still part of NATO. Yeah, this type of Finnish army military videos, I want to check out some longer ones, as long as there are English subtitles or it's English being spoken. Come on, because it's not enough for me. What the hell? Oh my god. The moment that got me interested, it was already over. I mean, this was super interesting. So yeah, let me know. Have you ever been to such places in Finland where it gets really that cold? I mean, -40. I can only imagine that. Yeah, if you're not, I don't know. I cannot even imagine it, actually. I think the coldest I've ever experienced was when I was a kid, and it was like -12 or something like that, and I was freezing. I was really freezing. I still remember it. What the hell? So yeah, -40. I cannot even begin imagining what that must feel like, and to be like, yeah, going there and train under that crazy cold. I mean, wow. That's something really out of this world. They are definitely superheroes. Oh my god. So yeah, this was very interesting, but I definitely want to learn more about this, and definitely please answer my question, even though it might be stupid for you listening. Let me know, why would someone attack Finland from an Arctic angle instead of any other border? Let me know. I'm really curious about it. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what should I check out next. See you soon.